I'm at Wendy's on the far east side of Geneva. Hold on, let me fix this camera. Alright, I think that's, alright, that's better. I'm going to review 2 new items that I meant to do a week ago, but I didn't get around to it. But hey, better late than never, right? So the first is this cheesy bacon burger. You can get a single, a double, a triple. I got a double. Comes with cheesy sauce, bacon, regular cheese, and some ultra beefy patties. And here you can see the cheesy sauce in the bun. My only complaint about this is it has no ketchup. I like my burgers with ketchup, but oh well. Let me just not waste any time. An issue I have with this is that I'm hardly tasting any cheese with this. I'm tasting mostly beef, as you can see right there. I mean, the cheese looks more prominent than it tastes. Let me just try another bite or two. I mean, it's a really good burger. I mean, it's a typical Wendy's burger, the juiciness, the flavor, and the freshness. And the bacon is crispy. Although the bacon is overpowered by the meat, probably because I have a double instead of a single. But the issue I have with this is, the star of this is supposed to be the cheese sauce, and I'm hardly tasting any cheese sauce at all. The taste of the cheese just is hardly there. But it's still a very good burger. But it was my understanding that the cheese sauce was supposed to be the star of this, and not so much. So I'm going to give it a low 4 out of 5. Now we're going to move on to the chicken tender ranch wrap. It's a wrap with chicken tenders, cheese, lettuce, and ranch sauce. And wow, this is big. This is a pretty big wrap. Well, this tortilla is like cold. The chicken's nice and hot and fresh. I can taste a little of the ranch sauce. And the cheese is nice and gooey, and that adds a little something to it. Yeah, I can taste a little of the ranch sauce, but I mean, it's really good, but kind of like with the cheesy cheeseburger, I wish the ranch sauce would have been more prominent than it is. But these tenders work very well in this wrap. And I can taste a little bit of the ranch, but not quite enough to satisfy my ranch craving. I mean, I don't usually have ranch anything with chicken, usually because there are better choices for me, like barbecue and honey mustard. But that's not to say ranch is a bad choice. I mean, I love ranch as much as anything. It's just not usually my go-to sauce. Now, if somebody were to plunk something down in front of me with ranch sauce on it, I'd say, yeah, I'll eat this. But I'm going to give this a very high 4 out of 5, only because of the little too subtle taste of ranch. And that's my review, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you hopefully in the near future. Bye.